Casey,
What?
stop pissing yourself.
Oh, God,
You're,
no.
It's just
I
going
can't
everywhere.
stop.
I'm in
It
the
won't stop.
splash zone. I'm in the splash zone
Speaking
right
of
now.
Splash Zone,
Yeah?
look at little Toto just like popping in place when you.
Yeah, I love that. Can we just appreciate Toto? Just
He's like, he's like,
All right, so our next
Yeah.
route.
Where do we go?
is, I think it's
to the
west,
right,
West.
or do we head back to Professor
We gotta go
Elm?
west. That's the ruins of Alpha, I think.
No, wouldn't it be Ivywood Forest or whatever it's called? Sherwood Forest, Mr. Celebi Forest,
Ilex Forest.
Ilex,
We gotta-
Alex.
This is the guy that's like, oh, yo, I'm your trouble.
Haven't you had trouble with a boulder blocking your way?
Oh, you got strength.
they'll
Hey,
never
that's-
get past this cardboard cut out of a boulder.
That's different. You don't get strength at this part in the original game.
You sure?
Yeah, you don't. You get it from Olivine City. That's crazy.
I was gonna make a joke about like when you were like pissing everywhere. I was gonna be like, that sure is a goldenrod. Because the goldenrod is in
got
this
the,
game.
got the yellow coming out.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Oh, it's so funny. Just like Kevin's hat.
Kevin.
Kevin. I don't know why I call him Kevin. I'm pretty sure
Ruins
someone.
of Alf. We don't have to be here to progress. We never.
No,
really
this
have
is
to
like
come
post
here.
game stuff, isn't it?
No, it's
Isn't
not
there,
post
like-
game. It's just optional.
Isn't there like a bit in like Pokemon Crystal where there's like an open
Yeah, let's open the map.
cave? No, but there's like an open cave area that's like cut off by like ledges and stuff. And if you like hack
Oh, we gotta go
yourself,
south.
but if you hack yourself into that area and enter that like cave, which you're not supposed to access,
Yeah.
it glitches the game.
Yeah.
Did you know about that?
In what game?
In the original Pokemon Crystal, like Gold, Silver, Crystal, there's a cave opening that looks like you should be able to go into it, but it's blocked off. And if you hack yourself to like
No,
go
you
to that
just
area,
walk out of it. You just go. You go to the door,
yeah,
and then you just walk downwards, and then nothing happens.
and then nothing happens.
Yeah, you don't glitch or anything.
Oh, I thought it was a glitch. Oh,
But
I might
if
be
you
just
put
remembering.
a warp panel on the Safari Zone in Kanto, you can actually go in. You gotta go south.
On the road to Viridian City.
Hold,
That's not in this
A
game yet.
to
Yes,
sprint.
it is. I knew that. On the road to Viridian City,
Yeah,
I meet
just
my
go
friends, and we go to Viridian City.
My friends live in Viridian City. They are friends with the gym leader. He's Giovanni, and he. No, you gotta go follow the path.
This way?
east,
Okay.
and then go south from here.
All right.
Yeah.
My friends are long distance.
So,
I
one of
only
my-
know them on Skype.
One of my favorite jokes from
Yeah.
a small YouTuber was like doing a review of a ROM hack, and
Yeah.
he was meeting all these gym leaders, and it turns out the gym leaders are involved with Team Rocket.
Oh.
And then he's like,
yeah.
next you're gonna tell me Giovanni is a member as well. such a silly joke. Silly joke.
I've probably told you about this before, but do you remember when I told you about a Pokemon fanfiction that I wrote when I was like...
I wrote
7
a Pokemon
years old.
fanfiction
You did?
when I was 7. It
Oh,
was
you-
Ash chooses Charizard. I
Yeah.
can't remember anything else.
Oh, so
but
it's like an AU thing?
Yeah, it was an AU. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I think he evolved at the end. He's like, I think it ended with like, oh my god, Charmander has become Charmeleon.
Oh no.
And I put it on a floppy disk, and I went to my sister's house, and I
Yeah.
put it on a desktop,
Oh,
and I
that's
said,
cute.
I just titled it, Read This.
As if that's not ominous at all.
Yeah. Alright, let's battle this motherfucking Joey. Haven't seen Rainic before? You think you're pretty tough? Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, my
I'm a new
fanfiction from when I
trainer,
was
but
7 years old. So I basically retold the events of the movie for like the first couple of chapters, and then it like, and then he meets like a genie. Like Ash finds a genie in like
What the
a
fuck?
garbage bin, like the lamp,
There
and then
is
he
a
rubs
genie
it.
Pokemon
And
now.
is there a genie Pokemon?
Yeah.
What the hell? Is that the big muscular dude with the?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally just a man. I'm son, I'm concerned with the Pokemon you've been catching. This one's literally just a man.
It's just a man.
I like Zubat because he's just like,
He's like, ah!
So Ash wishes for like all the like Pokemon
oh,
in like one fell swoop, and he gets them. And he's just like, well, that's it. In chapter 8
Yep.
of this 30 chapter fan fiction, he like
you had chapters?
completed
Mine
his
was
goal.
like 2 pages.
Yeah, of course. Anyway,
Don't go that way. Go
so
down.
it immediately follows up with them meeting a new Pokemon which I named Robot. He's the most powerful Pokemon ever, and he destroys the entire planet.
Robot.
And he, but let me,
Pokemon called Robot.
yeah, like well, there was a Pokemon called Ghost in the original game. Like, can you blame me?
Yeah.
I was like using that logic.
Ghost Man.
And like I thought, just giving him like a generic name made him like more
He's a
mysterious.
ghost man.
Like later on in the fanfiction, I think there's this guy named Hood because he has a hood and he's mysterious.
I love Totodile's battle sprite because he's got his arms out like.
He's like, he's like, wow.
Look, they actually added a
I
bridge
know,
for the
train.
magnet train.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's so cool. That's like in The Last of Us where you can see the bridge from like the distance.
Yeah, you showed me
Yeah.
that. I'm like, oh yeah,
And
that's
you're like, yeah, that
interesting.
makes sense, yeah. Anyway, so
Fidget spinner.
so you
Wait,
think
this is a fidget spinner that's got little poppies in it?
yeah,
That's-
it's like
that's
two different fidget
very
toys
smart.
in once.
That's
Yeah,
very
I actually
smart.
like. I went out to a nightclub with my fidget spinner and I
Yeah.
actually lost it. Yeah, you can hear it. I actually lost it and I had to get a new one, which sucked. But I kind of like this one.
You can't find fidget spinners anywhere.
No, it's not that. It's like sometimes they have a different feel to them.
Yeah.
Like you get used to the way one feels, and it's just like you get a new one. It's like, no, this one's too clickety. I don't like it.
You can touch my fidget spinner.
Oh, no,
My
I
dad
used to-
bought me 18.
This is the most autistic thing ever. But I used to have a fidget spinner that like like it lit up
Oh,
when you
wow.
spinned it.
Spun
it.
it.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Like a shitty thing.
Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
Pokemon Johto. Yeah,
Everybody
this
wants to
is-
be a
this is
master.
Pokemon
Everybody
Johto.
wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster.
to
Make the way to the top of the hills. Each
It's
time
all- oh,
you cry,
yeah.
try. Each time you cry, you gotta get a little bit sadder.
It's
Each
a
step-
whole new world we live in.
No, we have to wait. It's like say you will, say you won't. You have to wait for it.
Say you will, say
No,
you
no, with
won't,
the
say
moments
you'll
past.
shit on my chest. No.
Say you'll shit on my dick.
Oh god. Okay, so our friend, I was watching VHS
Yeah.
archive. I can't remember what it was called. VHS Party.
Everything is
and
Terrible?
They do like no, it was VHS Party.
Yeah.
and
I
they
think that
do-
is Everything is Terrible.
No, they do like seminars where they show off things they've found, and one of the like because it's like like it's live in person, so it's like unrated, and they
Yeah.
sell like unrated DVDs or something.
Yeah.
There was one video where it was just guys shitting on each other, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Ew, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what? And they just found that in the wild?
Yeah, they found that on VHS, and they're just like showing
Dude.
it to an audience of people in a theater, and I'm just like,
It's fucking
that's
gross.
that's not good.
It's not good.
I don't like this. Oh.
But somehow it's okay when James Rolfe does like
Yeah,
piss and
yeah.
shit stuff, and you're
When
fine
James
with
Rolfe
it.
shits on something, it's funny. But
Oh!
when you actually shit on someone, it's not funny.
Can I
It's
talk
very
about
disgusting.
another like total double standard?
Yeah.
People talk about all the time about like, oh, it's so cringe that Doug Walker does these like skits where like Rick and Morty and
Yeah.
Deadpool show up, and like, oh, it's so cringe that like Chris Chan writes like all these Sonic and Pokemon characters into his comic book, and please the movie fan, Tamers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But like James Rolfe was doing the exact same thing, where he's like,
He
I
just
like
says,
Bugs Bunny,
"Oh my
I'm gonna
God."
put Bugs Bunny and Jason Voorhees in my thing.
Oh my god, Freddy Krueger
And people were
Jason
okay with
Voorhees, and
It
Bugs
was-
Bunny twice.
No one thought it was cringe when he shit on Bugs Bunny's face.
Well, the thing was that James was charismatic and really funny.
Yeah, but like, if anyone, literally, if any other person on the planet did the exact same thing, it would be like, oh, the creator's barely disguised fetish or whatever. Like, I'm just saying that there's a double standard there.
Shucks, I thought I could win. You thought wrong, you stupid.
Maybe not
fucking
these
idiot.
days, though, considering we live in the age of the Cinemassacre truth.
I love the Cinemassacre memes, but they like.
I think it'd be a little bit harsh
It's
sometimes.
a bit harsh to like shit on him for
Having a kid.
prioritizing
For
his
procreating.
family.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have a family at all. I don't think
No.
anyone would want to have a family
Wait.
with me. But I don't care for that. But
Yeah.
I do recognize that it is a very hard thing to do.
It is very interesting when, like, someone is like, yeah, I know who I am, and I know that, like, having kids is something that's never going to be on my radar. And then, like, someone will come along and be like, oh, you'll change your mind, or, oh, there's something, like, mentally
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
with you
yeah,
because
yeah.
you don't, like,
You'll
having
see-
children is this
Yes.
wonderful thing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, oh, I was so happy when I had my kids. It's
I
like
mean,
you
'cause
are not.
wanted them.
Yeah, but like, well, there are some people who like don't want
Right,
them and then
yeah.
have them by accident and then decide that it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that like you are not everyone, and therefore,
Some people like eat. Some people they put shit in their mouth and they eat it and they like it. You know. And some like most people they don't like that.
Why is it always bodily fluids with you?
Well, it's true.
It's
Some
not. You're
people-
right. You're right.
Some people literally like eating shit, and
Yeah.
it's just fucking disgusting. And like you can't tell them to stop doing it because they love it.
Hey, it's a whole new way to see.
It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new
Do-do-do-do-do.
way. I mean, people eat semen and no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I guess that's some.
No, I
it's
mean,
definitely different. It's not waste.
Different,
But
but
it's not human waste. It's
Christians would argue that it's waste in a way.
Yeah, like Christians like don't masturbate because
Yeah.
if you lose semen, you'll.
Well,
you'll
I mean,
lose
there
your
was that
potential baby.
the one person that recycled it.
Yeah, that one person. Yes.
I'm avoiding saying their name because then we're not breaking the one rule that we have.
You have.
That that you have.
To go through this cave yourself.
Yeah, well, I don't
Oh,
care.
shit,
Geodude.
okay, use water on
Kind of
him.
want Geodude.
Use water on him. Water
Okay.
attacks. I don't know if Geodude's that good, but
I love Goldenrod City's song where it goes like la 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 la.
Did you know that the Goldenrod theme, the Goldenrod town theme,
Yeah.
the bicycle theme in this game is just the Goldenrod theme sped up.
No kidding.
It is.
That's
It
really cool.
is.
Yeah. I can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So actually, what I did was when I made my game,
why did I do that?
some songs were reused songs, but I just
Oh.
slowed them down.
That's
so it
really
sounded
cool, actually.
different.
Yeah.
Another song I used, I removed one of the audio channels,
Yeah.
so it changed how it sounded, and it sounded like a new song.
I think-
I didn't know how to make music.
I think there's this. I could be wrong about this because I'm only like half remembering. But I think there was like a. Oh shoot!
being a big boy.
Toto is evolving.
He's a big boy.
He's becoming a big boy. He's a big
Oh
boy.
my
He's the
God.
biggest boy. He's a big boy. He's the biggest boy. He's a big
look at that.
boy.
Look at that big boy.
That's cool. I like
He's
how
gonna
he sort of
be a
has like
huge
this
boy.
egg-shaped like
Yeah, belly.
He's got that like caveman kind of aesthetic, like a toga. You know what I mean?
Toga.
Toto with a
2000.
toga.
So in the beta of Pokemon Prism,
Yeah.
like he completely fucked up the encounter rate in caves.
Yeah.
Because in Pokemon, caves have a lower encounter rate since the whole thing is an encounter zone.
Yeah.
But in Pokemon Prism, the beta, like you would encounter Pokemon in caves
Yeah.
the same as like a grass patch.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like every fucking 2 or 3 steps, you'd get an encounter, and it was so
That's
annoying.
yeah. That's the
Oh.
time to use super repels
Yes.
repeatedly. Just spam them over and over again.
Go Toto.
Go Toto. I like that. Go Toto. No.
Toto go. No Toto.
No, Toto. Don't be on the rug.
Did you see Lyle's recent animation where it's like, oh, my Pokemon needs to shit? And it's like,
Open your mouth.
Why didn't no one ever think that Pokemon needs to go to the bathroom? It's
Hmm.
never brought I roam far and wide, he said the thing! I will travel across the land.
Searching far and wide.
Oh, he's a furry. He's a furry. Slow.
Slowpoke.
It's like me in a math test.
Yeah.
I'm Slowpoke.
I always found it really interesting that like Slowking like developed the ability to speak after he became Slowking in that one Pokemon movie.
Oh, I
Is-
didn't even see that.
What Pokemon
I
2000?
I saw Pokemon in 2000, but I don't remember it.
Oh really?
I've
That's
seen
like
the first movie a million times.
the one
I was in
Pokemon
Cash
movie that I
Converters
saw in
and I saw
cinemas.
a pack of the first 3 Pokemon movies. So I'm like, nah, I won't buy it, and I regret it. I wanted to buy it, but I didn't. So I'm
That
dumb.
sucks.
I'm dumb. Here we go. We are. Ooh, it's
What the
raining.
fuck?
Look, it's raining.
What the fuck?
What?
Do we just... My partner just sent me a picture of Pikachu in the oven with like 0... I'm just gonna... I'll like pop that on the screen right now because I have no idea why he did that. It's like...
I'm cooking up Pikachu! I'm going to cook
There's
up
ASMR videos on YouTube that are like how to cook Charmander and stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've seen... Yeah. Are they meant to be ASMR or are they just meant to like freak people out?
Both.
Yeah, it's sort of
Okay,
like...
so there was an ASMR video that got recommended to me that was popping lymph nodes on a dead iguana, and I'm just like,
What is lymph nodes?
I don't know, it wasn't lymph nodes, but it was like little pus bubbles
Oh, ew!
on a dead iguana.
I don't...
I'm like, no, I don't want to see.
I don't
want
want to see stuff like that.
I don't want to. The thumbnail was just fucking disgusting, and I'm just like, why is this allowed? Like,
So
why are you playing with a dead
super
animal?
long time ago, I didn't know what the term ASMR was because I don't think it hadn't caught on yet.
Oh,
but
shit,
like
wrong attack.
in the very early days of YouTube, I found this just
might catch
random
this.
video in my recommended videos of this like Indian guy with the title like "How to Pet a Wild Squirrel," and he just like chases down the squirrel, and the squirrel like freezes because he's like
Oh,
scared.
yeah.
Like this guy just running up to him, and then he just like slowly massages the squirrel and just, like is like, "No, get back here."
I
He's
got
like-
I had a stupid comment on my YouTube channel, and it was I looked at the channel and it
Yeah.
was just some kid because the avatar was just some kid's face.
Yeah.
So I looked at his last. Oh, we're playing a trainer.
Oh,
I'm
you
playing a trainer.
idiot! The trainer's looking at you like, what the fuck, dude? What the
fuck?
fuck? Why are you trying to
Second
catch
time,
my
like,
Geodude?
Jesus
What the
fuck.
fuck?
Anyway, so yeah, I looked at the kids.
I like to
recently
imagine the
liked-
trainer just ran and like swatted the Pokeball out of the way.
I looked at the trainers, the
Yeah.
kids recently liked videos, and one of them was how to have sex with a girl. And I'm just like, this kid needs parents.
It needs
He
parents.
needs helicopter parents.
Good gravy.
It didn't take my ball away when it slapped it
Oh,
back.
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's,
This is a real kiddie game right here. It's not as kiddie as Let's Go, but let's face it, nothing is. I just remember like way back in the day favoriting like YouTube videos that had sort of an unintentional ASMR quality to them.
yeah.
Like there was this
you know, look around you. That's very ASMR when they do the experiments.
yeah. Or like what was it?
I'm not exchanging phone numbers with a hiker.
No, that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
It's like jumping into
There
a
was this,
pool of nails.
there
Oh
was this
shit!
old-
They added an extra event.
Who are you?
I don't know this.
We are Team Rocket!
We are the 3 amigos.
What? We broke up a while ago.
Oh yeah, they're a gay couple.
Wait, the age difference would make this not okay.
Give me a break.
Adult
We have
rocket.
not. Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once, but we have come back to pursue Giovanni's ambitions.
Enough talking. Have at you.
What is the matter?
God, wow, it's a big text.
Yeah, stretched out text.
Jesus Christ, they couldn't animate that? I guess not. Nothing is going on. It's unsafe to go in there. So
Everything is fine. Nothing is
Thank
ruined.
God.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster, make their way to the top of the hills. Each time you try, gotta get just a little bit better. Each step you climb is one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all and be the best that you can be. Everybody wants to be a fapper. Everybody wants to be a goon.
Everyone, you know. Okay, so one of my trans friends was like telling me that gooning was like back in like years ago. They said that gooning was a trans method of masturbating. And
No, what?
Now gooning is just used to just
It's used as a common term like Riz or
Yeah.
Pog. Wait, but that's not even accurate though, because like
Apparently, gooning was this special thing only trans
No,
people could
no,
do.
no, not even back then. It wasn't.
Really?
No.
I guess they lied to me. Then.
Well, I don't think they were lying. I just think they like are coming from like very. It's like when you're a kid, right? I know a strange way to like respond to that, but it's like when you're a kid and they're like, "Oh, I invented this like
yeah.
this
I remember
this thing,"
there was a
and
kid
then you
in
find
school-
out that everywhere.
There was a kid in school that was like, "Oh, I found out this thing with a calculator. If you go 1 + 1 and press equals, if you keep pressing equals, it keeps plussing.
It
one,
keeps going, and then they
keeps-
hype it up as if it's like the greatest thing of all
Yeah,
time.
and I'm like, yeah, I already knew that. And he's like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. It's like me when like we're on
And I'm
Discord.
just like, well, how was he supposed to know? So
Yeah.
I didn't really pursue it. All right, so
Earlier we were talking about how much I love it when comic strips do that like fourth wall breaking thing where like a character will pass a
Who
pencil
are
to
you?
themselves across panels. Who are you?
Gilbert,
Gilbert!
you want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that out the way. You're team.
Balls! You want me to make balls?
Evil gang, dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, no, they're cutting off Slowpoke's tails. Oh no! Gonna give them a lesson in pain.
I like that Slowpoke Tales was written like a username.
Why did he go home just to go back?
Yeah. He needed to take a shit first. Don't judge the man.
Ooh, I'm gonna pop the.
That is a
It's
satisfying
wit,
sound.
A wit apricot.
Wit. Cool whip. Cool whip.
Cool. Quick.
Say cool. Cool. Now say whip. Whip. Now say cool whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. You're eating hair!
You're eating hair. So I was listening. I found I bought Family Guy season 1 on
Yeah.
DVD.
Oh, I did that
and
ages
it,
ago.
And
It
it
was
didn't
great.
have audio commentary.
But
then I found Family Guy Uncovered, which is season 1 with commentary.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was listening to the first episode, and not much.
Much?
Lois's voice actor was
Oh,
like,
Peter.
"Oh, Stewie's got a
Oh,
really big
Peter.
package in this episode," and then one of the commentators like, "You shouldn't really say that." And then Seth MacFarlane's like, "Oh, she's a woman, so she can get away with it." And then he's like, and then the other guy's like, "No, I don't think so."
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim.
Who's Tim?
That's from Home Improvement.
All right.
He's like, I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah.
One of my favorite videos
Just
on the
killed
internet is...
Wilson. It can't be helped. Gilbert, sure.
I like-
Gus.
In the first
Gusty,
season of Family Guy, there's this bit where Peter Griffin is like...
Yeah.
And when it says
yeah,
it says
I
sex,
said-
I'll say no thanks. I'm,
I'm
dead. You really want to know what grinds my gears?
You,
NF
America, fuck you.
NFTs.
Oh god, did that happen?
No. But there's this guy
Yeah.
called the
Oh,
real
yeah,
life
yeah,
Peter
yeah,
Griffin.
yeah.
It's like, you know, 20th Century Fox reached out to me and was like, "Hey, what you're doing is pretty cool." And I thought that was going to be the beginning of some opportunities, but then they never called back. Like, I really want to do a live action bit in a Family Guy
You
episode.
remember that Family Guy joke where he's like, "If you never do drugs, because when I did, things got too real," and it's like a guy in a family.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I'm freaking out.
I love that bit where it, like, just cuts to a normal family and they just turn off the TV at the end of an episode. Yeah. I think it's
Whatever happened
fascinating
to
when, like, some people make Family Guy their, like, whole
violence
personality.
in movies and sex on TV.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, and even TV.
The milkman, the milkman, the milkman, the milkman.
Everywhere you look,
Everywhere.
there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
Everywhere you look,
Everywhere
everywhere
there's
I
a
pee,
face.
because I like to go
Somebody
anywhere.
that needs you. What did you say?
Sorry, I just peed myself again.
Again?
Yeah.
I can't clean. I'm in the splash zone. I told you this.